I just wanted to do a quick video on how to save money on coolant, and basically this is a really simple thing to do if you just changed the radiator on your vehicle, or you just lost a bunch of coolant because you found out maybe a hose was leaking or something. You're going to need to buy about 2 to 2.5 gallons of coolant, and usually you buy that in 50/50, so you don't have to bother with adding water to concentrate. But let's say you're a little bit short on money. I mean, this container on the left is a full strength and it costs $15. The one on the right is about $11.99, so about $12. So if you do the math on that, if you just do this really quick procedure, all it takes is a funnel, a gallon of distilled water, a 32-ounce measuring cup, and an empty container over here, a gallon container. You can save $9 by doing this really quick. So the first thing you're going to do is get your 32-ounce measuring cup or 1 liter measuring cup. And you're just going to measure out real quick 1 quart of coolant, and just check and see what coolant your car takes, or your truck or SUV, whatever it is you drive. You want to make sure that you get the right type of coolant, because picking the wrong kind can damage the internal components of your cooling system, and it can cost you a whole lot of money in having to flush the cooling system. Don't ignore whatever type of coolant your car takes. Make sure you get the right kind, because it can cost you a lot of money. So what I did there was poured 1 quart in the empty container right here from the full concentrate. If you look at the front of this, you'll see it says right here, full strength, must add water. So that means that we need to put 2 quarts of this stuff into here, and we use a funnel to basically keep from spilling too much. So now that I poured 1 quart of concentrate in the bottle on the right, I'm going to pour another quart. So the kind of car that I have is a 1989 Honda Prelude, and it takes this conventional ethylene glycol stuff. It's the coolant that they say tastes sweet, and animals like to drink it, and sometimes they get poisoned by it because it has a sweet taste. But if you ever got it in your mouth, you know that it's not very sweet at all. It tastes terrible. So now I have 2 quarts on the left and 2 on the right, because on the front of this concentrate it says 1 US gallon, so 2 quarts in each one, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 quarts of distilled water to the left, or well, we could actually add 2 quarts to the right one. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as long as you get 2 quarts of water in each container. It really doesn't matter. So now on the right I have 2 quarts of concentrate and 1 quart of distilled water. Now I'm just going to pour 1 more quart of water in the right one, distilled water in the right container. And this is basically just going to give us a full volume of 4 quarts of liquid in our 1 gallon or 4 quarts container on the right. So now the one on the right's ready to go. I'm just going to do, actually, you know what? You don't even need to measure this out, because, you know, you already did 2 in the right, so obviously whatever's left in the distilled gallon jug is basically all you need to do. So just pour the rest in the left container, okay? Once you do that, you will be set. So all you need to do this again is 1 bottle of concentrate, 1 empty jug. Actually, you don't even need the jug to be an empty coolant jug like I have over here on the right. You can get any gallon container, okay? Any gallon container. Ethylene glycol shouldn't react with any plastic container that you do have, so just get whatever gallon container you want. Get a funnel. Just make sure that you have a measuring cup ready, and a bottle of distilled water. You can't use regular tap water. If you use regular tap water, you're going to introduce all kinds of impurities, basically solutes. And when I say solutes, basically I mean like hard water, lime, calcium, junk that's bad for the inside of your cooling system. So use distilled water. It's very important that you do that. It's very important that it says distilled water. Don't use spring water. Use distilled water. You could get it at any grocery store next to the drinking water in gallon containers. They'll sell it in gallon containers for a little bit more than spring water, but trust me, it's worth it. So you won't save $9 because you're probably going to pay about $1 to $1.25 for this gallon of distilled water. You're going to save more like $7.75 or $8, but who cares? $8 is $8. Go spend it somewhere else. Thank you for watching.